Hello viewers and welcome to Infogist TV. Breaking from the Rivers State House of Assembly, Office of the Right Honourable Speaker, a message to our constituents and the good people of Rivers State regarding the declaration of state of emergency by the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. On behalf of members of the Rivers State House of Assembly, I write to draw your attention to the declaration of state of emergency by the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Federal Republic of Nigeria in line with the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 as amended. The condition of our dear Rivers State today is mainly because of the malfeasance of the governor who serially disobeyed judgments and orders of court, failed to govern the state in line with his oath of office and the constitution. The governor's despotic and tyrannical actions as confirmed by the courts, in which he also unconstitutionally obstructed the Rivers State House of Assembly, which is an arm of government, from functioning underlined these situations. As an assembly, we assure you all, our constituents, that we would abide by the declaration even though it is not what we prayed for. Mr. President has acted in the best interest of our country. Therefore, we call on you all to remain calm as the sole administrator appointed by the President assumes his duty in the best interest of our state and nation. Rest assured that we would give any kind of support required of the Rivers State House of Assembly to the sole administrator in the best interest of our dear state. Once again, we thank you all for your continued support, prayers and understanding. We expect that you all will give the sole administrator the needed support to steer the ship of the state during this period of emergency. Meanwhile, the Rivers State government says it is surprised at the state of emergency declared on the state by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu as the state was being properly governed by the similar Ifubara's administration. The State's Commissioner for Information, Sinebo Johnson, in a statement late on Tuesday, declared the stance of the state government. Yes, we have political disagreements, but good governance had continued, salaries have been paid, and great projects were being executed to move the state forward. Above all, Rivers State is safe and secure and peaceful under our watch, Mr. Johnson wrote. It was reported that the President Tinubu declared a state of emergency in the state, a controversial decision that has raised concerns among Nigerians. The President also suspended the governor, his deputy and the state's lawmakers for 6 months. He also appointed Ibok Eteibas, a retired vice admiral, as the administrator of the oil-rich state for 6 months. Tinubu gave different reasons for his actions, including the political impasse in the state, the implications of a recent Supreme Court judgment, and the willful destructions of oil pipelines by militants allegedly sympathetic to Mr. Fubara in his feud with his predecessor Nyesom Wike. In his statement, the Rivers Commissioner questioned why Mr. Tinubu suspended Mr. Fubara from office, but did not suspend Mr. Wike, his Minister of the Federal Capital Territory. He said Mr. Fubara tried to implement the Supreme Court judgment referenced by Mr. Tinubu as well as other agreements reached on the political crisis. Unfortunately, at every turn, members of the Rivers State House of Assembly, led by Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, frustrated our efforts, thus making genuine peace and progress difficult. That is why it is shocking that Mr. President sacked the governor and left his minister, who is the principal actor. In his words, I address you today with a deep sense of responsibility and calm as we navigate the unfortunate moments in our state's political history. Since our dear government assumed office as your governor, all of his actions and decisions have been guided by constitutional oath of office and a great sense of duty. He prioritized the protections of lives and properties and ensured the continuation of progress of our dear state. Even in the face of political impasse, he remained committed to constitutional order and rule of law, putting the interests of our people above all. This is why, immediately after Mr. President's intervention to broker peace, we did not hesitate to implement the agreed terms in good faith, including welcoming back commissioners who had previously resigned on their own volitions. Furthermore, we moved swiftly to comply with the Supreme Court's judgment. Immediately, we received the certified true copy of the judgment to return the state to normalcy. These steps were taken not for personal gains, but to foster peace, unity, and stability in our dear state. Unfortunately, at every turn, members of the Rivers State House of Assembly, led by the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, frustrated our efforts, thus making genuine peace and progress difficult. This is why it is shocking that Mr. President sacked the governor and left his minister, who is a principal actor. Our priorities remain the security of lives and properties and advancing the well-being and prosperity of Rivers people. Yes, we have political disagreements, but good governance had continued, salaries have been paid, and great projects were being executed to move the state forward. Above all, Rivers State is safe, secure, and peaceful under our watch. At this critical time, we urge all Rivers people to remain peaceful and law-abiding. We will engage with all relevant institutions to ensure that our democracy remains strong and that Rivers State continues to thrive. We have always been a resilient people and will face this situation with wisdom, patience, and unwavering faith in the democratic progress and process. God bless Rivers State. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Also, youths from the Niger Delta region under the Ijaw Youth Council have called on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to remove the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Chief Nyesom Wike, warning that failure to do so could affect his 2027 re-elections. In a mass protest on Tuesday, thousands of Ijaw Youth Council members blocked the East-West Road for over 10 hours, disrupting economic activities and vowing to sustain their demonstrations if their demands is not met. Speaking with newsmen, the Ijaw Youth Congress president, Dr. Alaye Theophilus, who led the protest, said the actions was in response to what he described as insulting remarks made by Wike against the Ijaw people. The youth have come out today to say enough is enough. The Federal Capital Territory minister's uncomplimentary statements about the Ijaw nation are unacceptable. We are here to demand that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu call him to order, Theophilus stated. He further warned that if no action is taken before Friday, March 21st, the protests would resume. We cannot allow one man to cause problems in Rivers State and disrespect the Ijaw ethnic nationalities as if he is an emperor. Wike's claim that Ijaw are a minority within the minorities is an insult taken too far. The Ijaw youth leader blamed Wike for the ongoing political crisis in Rivers State, warning that President Tinubu would bear responsibility if the situation escalated.